We're back with some more Madden 21 ratings today. Today, going over the top running backs and the top pass rushers. Now, the running backs were released yesterday, pass rushers released today. I didn't cover the running backs yesterday because we had more important info that came out, so go check yesterday's video if you missed it. Got some playbook and some gameplay change information there. But today, we're going to dive into the new ratings, what EA's messing up on, what they're doing right, and you know, everybody's got an opinion on the ratings, so it's always kind of a fun time of the year. Now, if you are new, however, and you want to stay up to date and you kind of lurk the channel but you haven't subscribed, look, this is why you need to subscribe, because we're going to be getting Madden 21 gameplay really soon. Now, I don't know the date yet, but it's going to be soon, and you don't want to miss that, so make sure to subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss those videos. Also, appreciate all the love in the comments lately. Look at Eric, man, so inspirational, such a legend. Look, I appreciate you guys. It's a lot of positivity. Keep it up. I'm really loving it. Now, also, really quickly, second channel is starting this week. Maybe even today I might upload on it, so got the link below in the pinned comment. Go subscribe to that and turn the bell icon on if you're interested in some more RayWeather, some double RayWeather. This channel is going to kind of stay how it is, but I want to do some different things and some more fun things on that channel. So from now on, you're going to be getting content on both. If you're interested, go over there and hit that subscribe button, turn the bell on so that you get updated when those videos drop too. Now that we got all that out of the way, let's get into these Madden ratings. Okay, boys, let's get into these running back ratings. And keep in mind, I know the ratings leaked. Everybody keeps saying, Eric, the ratings leaked already. They're out. But here's the thing. They're not 100% accurate. Most of them appear to be spot on for sure, the far majority. But there's a few, for example, like Michael Thomas. His leaked rating's a 98, but we already know he's a 99 because he posted a picture wearing the 99 chain that only players this year got. So and then he deleted it because he, wasn't supposed to show that. So we know that's wrong. Saquon Barkley's leaked rating was wrong. So I'd rather just wait for EA to put him out so everything's official so that we're not confused over which ones are right and which ones are wrong. So without further ado, of course, our next 99 overall club member, Christian McCaffrey, no surprise here. Here's a quick video of him reacting to finding out that he's a 99 overall for Madden 21. And then we'll get back to talk about the rest of the running backs.
Hey, it's Barry J. Sanders here. I'm a friend and college teammate of Christian McCaffrey. He thinks he's logging in to prep for a photo shoot he has tomorrow, but I'm here to surprise him. There he is.
Who's this guy?
It's the only way I can catch up with you, man.
I want to hear it, not from you. What's going on? Seriously,
Hey, man, we do have a surprise for you, and it's out the door.
The hell's going on? Oh, okay. This is dope.
Yep. Welcome to the Madden 99 Club, dog.
Wow. Welcome to the club. Look at that. That's pretty cool. 99? Wow. That's dope, man. That's an honor. I've been playing Madden since I was a kid, so thank you. This counts like 2 years in a row. Man, hopefully I don't mess this up.
Your play will determine that.
All right, so here we have the top 10 running backs. At number 2, Derrick Henry. I don't think many people disagree. He had a great year. 93 seems a little low, but overalls don't really matter. We'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, Nick Chubb, 92 overall. Zeke, 92. Now, Barkley's 91. His leaked rating was at 89, so he was a little bit better. A lot of people don't like that one. He was hurt last year, so that kind of hurt his production a little bit as well. Sometimes the ratings guys, they kind of take that into account. Obviously, I think most of us agree Barkley's probably a little bit better than that, but that's what they got him for 21. Then you got Dalvin Cook, had a great year. Aaron Jones, a lot of people feel like he's a little high. Probably is. I am actually a pretty big Aaron Jones fan, though. I think he's really good. Joe Mixon's a beast. Josh Jacobs had a great rookie year. My guy, Alvin Kamara, I feel like he's a little low, but again, injured last year, so they're kind of probably knocking him for that. Now, here's the thing with overall. Like, if you play Madden, you should know that overall means 0, especially now that we have abilities. Overall don't mean anything, but what overall really is people, it's just they want to say, hey, my player is better than your player, my team's better than your team, hey, I got the best running back in the game. That's all people really care about overall for. But the overall formula is not even that great in my opinion. What matters is always the individual ratings, right? So Barkley, he's the 5th rated running back, but you know what? He's going to play like the best running back in the game. He's not going to play any different than McCaffrey. Why? Because he's got high speed, he's going to have high juke, he's going to have high spin, the moves that actually matter, high agility for a running back. He's going to have those, and he's going to have a running back ability, probably going to have evasive again, or a juke or a spin ability, whichever one. So he's going to perform like a 99 overall. That's just the fact. That's why I don't really put a lot of stock in the overalls anymore. It's the individual ratings, and it's the abilities now more than anything, but People like to get carried away with overall. So here we got break tackle rating. Nick Chubb, just a monster, 97. Josh Jacobs, actually number 2, which is pretty crazy, 94. Then you got Derrick Henry. Now you might say Derrick Henry's too low here. Truthfully, I don't know what the break tackle rating really does. Because when I think of Derrick Henry, I think of someone that's going to run you over, stiff arm you, but that would mean he's going to have a high truck and a high stiff arm, but why, what does the break tackle do? See, I feel like Alvin Kamara is like an example of someone that just breaks tackles, but he doesn't have a mean juke, a mean spin, a mean stiff arm, or like a truck, right? He just slips off tackles somehow. He just breaks them, and he comes in at number 6 with a 90 rating. So, like, that's what I think of when I think of what break tackle would be. So, I guess someone that just bounces off tacklers, right? But here's your top 10. Rounding it out, you got Ingram, Mixon, and Dalvin Cook. And here we go. Here's your top juke guys. McCaffrey got a mean juke. Again, Barkley. So you see, Barkley and McCaffrey, essentially, the 94 and 96 are going to give you the same juke animations. So it doesn't matter if it's 94 or 96. You're getting the same juke animations. They're both going to probably have a juking ability. Guess what? They're going to play exactly the same, despite the fact that one guy is 8 overall points higher. That's why I just don't really care about overalls. But you know, for those of you that do, here's your rest of your top 10 here. Got my guy Mark Ingram. You know, Ezekiel Elliott coming in at number 10 with the 91 juke. And then here are our top speed guys. So we got Mostert and Breida at the top 2 with 95. I believe they were both top 2 last year with 95. Phillip Lindsay, Jonathan Taylor, the rookie. You got Tony Pollard, TJ Logan, Ronald Jones, Khalfani Muhammad. I hope I'm saying that right. Nyheim Hines and Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb's just so well-rounded. Good break tackle, good speed. Pretty good stiff arm, I believe, last year he had. So that's your running backs. Now let's get into the pass rushers. And number 1, of course, it's Aaron Donald. It's always Aaron Donald, the 3rd member of the 99 overall club. Here's his video really quickly, and then we're going to break down the rest of the pass rushers.
What's up, everybody? I'm Erica, and I'm Aaron's fiance, and he is part of the Madden 99 club again, and we are about to surprise him with some goodies, and he has absolutely no idea.
Oh, you don't even know, though. You don't know if it's solid.
Hey, Aaron. Congratulations, you're part of the 99 club again.
3 years.
You gotta put it on like that. Yes, congratulations.
You the man, bro.
A nice little addition.
Look, they giving out jewelry now. Look, the 99 club. Look at that. I think there is bragging rights. You know, I've been playing Madden since a kid. You know, to be able to say you're a 99 on a video game is awesome. I appreciate it, EA Sports. I'm just glad I'm a part of the team again. Appreciate you guys. We're in the 99 club.
So here you have it, Mr. 99, 99 overall, 99 power move, 99 play rec, 99 strength, just an absolute savage. And here's an interesting tidbit that they also dropped, the most 99 overall ratings in Madden history, meaning this is the most times that a player was 99, right? So Peyton Manning had it 6 times throughout his career, 6 separate Madden games. Ray Lewis, number 2 with 5. And then you got, you know, most people consider the GOAT, Tom Brady, then Aaron Donald, Jonathan Ogden, J.J. Watt, all with 499 ratings. So Aaron Donald's already a Madden legend now. He's like in this super elite exclusive club. Aaron Donald, I think the best overall player in the league. You could argue maybe Mahomes, but man, Aaron Donald's just such a beast. And here are the top 10 pass rushers. At number 2, J.J. Watt, 98. A lot of people I saw disagreeing with this. We'll talk about that in a minute. Then you got Khalil Mack, Von Miller, Fletcher Cox, Cam Jordan. Chandler Jones finally getting the love he deserves. This guy has always been, to me, criminally underrated in Madden. I think over the last 3 years, he's got the most sacks over that span. Always a top 5 sack guy, just a beast. Finally, in the not only in the 90s, but the high 90s. Because many years, I feel like he was only like in the high 80s, which I just never really understood. Then you got Calais Campbell, Myles Garrett, Chris Jones. Now, any snubs here? I mean, there's a few guys that come to mind. Again, I don't think overall matters. Like Chris Jones and Fletcher Cox, they're going to play exactly the same in this game. They're both going to have high power move. They're both going to be strong. They're both going to have a pass rush ability. Von Miller, Khalil Mack, J.J. Watt, they're going to all play the same. They're going to all have some type of like an edge threat. They're going to have high either finesse or power, maybe both. They're going to Myles Garrett's going to play the exact same as Aaron Donald. I'm just because they're going to have the abilities and they're going to have the individual ratings that matter. It's just how Madden is, right? But if I'm just thinking top 10 guys, obviously Nick Bosa comes to mind, was just so dominant last year. So to not see him be top 10, you know, Daniil Hunter, another guy that's been dominant for at least a couple years now. TJ Watt, defensive player of the year candidate. not up here. But again, it's like I can't really look at these top 10 and say that none of these guys deserve to be top 10 either. All these guys deserve to be top 10 as well, but you have those other like 3 to 5 guys that you could argue maybe you would squeak them in here and maybe take out a Chris Jones or somebody, or Calais Campbell. I don't know, but I think all these guys are just premier defensive linemen in the league. Now, J.J. Watt, everybody's saying, well, J.J. Watt only had like 4 sacks. He got hurt. J.J. Watt always gets hurt. The thing is, here's the thing. Sacks matter. I agree. I think J.J. Watt's a little high myself. But here's the thing. If you're just basing who's a good pass rusher off of sack totals, you're just doing it wrong. Like, that's just such an old way of thinking, right? I don't care if J.J. Watt had 4 sacks. Look at the amount of pressures he had. In fact, one of the ratings adjusters actually said that, like, up until he got hurt week 7, he had the highest total pressures in the league. He had the highest win rate. Here's the thing, a guy could have 10 sacks, a guy could have 7 sacks, and most people would just automatically say the guy with 10 sacks is better. But what if the guy with 7 sacks had twice the amount of quarterback pressures? That matters, because what those pressures are turning into are incomplete passes, interceptions, or they're forcing them out of the pocket and then taking a sack from another teammate. And all that stuff doesn't show up on the box score. You just see the sack, right? There's also run defense. Some of these guys, like Cameron Jordan's always a top guy because he's such an elite run defender for a defensive edge, right? So those things matter too. But again, at the end of the day, all these guys are going to play the same because they're going to all have high ratings and abilities. So here are the power moves. You got, obviously Aaron Donald, Cam Jordan, my guy. Look at Chandler Jones, Myles Garrett, Fletcher Cox, J.J. Watt, Chris Jones, Von Miller, Khalil Mack, Grady Jarrett. Then you've got your finesse guy. So you can see Joey Bosa, always a high finesse guy. So Joey Bosa, not a top 10 pass rusher, but he's got 96 finesse. And he's going to have edge threats. So you know what? He's going to play just as good as everybody in that top 10. Same with Danielle Hunter and Nick Bosa, who are at the bottom here for finesse, but it's still an elite finesse move, 91. DeMarcus Lawrence, same thing. He's going to probably have edge threat again. He's going to be a beast. And here are your top strength ratings. This is just for the entire game, not just defensive linemen. You got Aaron Donald again, and here's your other guys. Got big Quentin Nelson, such a beast. Vita Vea, Brandon Brooks. You got Tyron Smith at number 10. So those are all the ratings we got today. Tomorrow, I would assume we're going to get either wide receivers or defensive backs. So definitely check back tomorrow. I'll have that. Subscribe if you are new, if you don't want to miss all of this news and gameplay that's coming soon. And as always, I will see you guys next time.